Hello students, welcome to my channel. So students, today I came with a very important topic of organic chemistry. We will see the metal hydride reduction. Okay, so in this topic we will study about the metal hydrides and how they are carrying out the reduction process, even what are the different compounds that can be reduced by using this. So we will see the reaction also, we will see the mechanism of it also. Right. So now students, let us start with the topic, that is the metal hydride reduction. So students, this reduction, you know what is reduction? When you see the traditional concept of this reduction, reduction is defined as what? In traditional concept, it is said to be the addition of hydrogen, right, and removal of oxygen. Okay, addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen, this is said to be what? This is the traditional concept of defining the reduction. In the same way we can define the oxidation also, just reverse it. Here we have written the addition of hydrogen, there will be the removal of hydrogen, and it will be addition of oxygen, that is the oxidation. So we have to study about the metal hydride reduction. So that's why I am just telling you about the reduction, that the traditional concept of this reduction is what? That reduction can be defined as the addition of hydrogen or the removal of oxygen. Now I told you about the traditional concept. Modern concept says, if you see about the modern concept of defining the oxidation and reduction, modern concept says loss of electron, that is oxidation, loss of electrons, and the gain of electron is known as reduction. Okay, so this is the general overview I am giving you students, that what do you mean by the reduction. Okay, here we have the traditional concept and here we have the modern concept. Okay, now let us see we have to study two type of hydrides, student, metal hydrides, namely lithium aluminum hydride, okay, and the sodium borohydride. Two hydrides we will study. First one is lithium aluminum hydride. Now let us see this. What is this actually? This compound is lithium. The name is lithium aluminum hydride. Okay. Now this lithium aluminum hydride, this is a strong reducing agent. This is the strong reducing agent. Okay. If I am saying strong reducing agent, means it can reduce a number of compounds. Okay, let us see what are the different type of compounds that this LiAlH4 can reduce. So compounds may be the aldehydes, ketones, then nitriles, carboxylic acids, then esters, okay, then acid chloride. So these are the compounds that this lithium aluminum hydride can reduce. Okay, aldehyde, ketone. This aldehyde, if you reduce this aldehyde using this reducing agent, it will get converted into what? Primary alcohol. So students, always remember that the aldehyde get itself reduced into what? It is reduced into the primary alcohol. When it comes to the ketone, it will give you what? It will give you the secondary alcohol. Okay, and so on, that this nitrile is there. Nitrile, when you reduce this by using this LiAlH4, it will get reduced into the amines. Okay, so here we will see these substrate, how this LiAlH4 is going to reduce them into this corresponding alcohols or the amines. Okay, and we will see the mechanism of it. Now I am giving you this general overview of this LiAlH4. When you see this reagent, students, this LiAlH4, it is made up of what? Li plus, this lithium metal, it is highly electropositive. So this is what Li plus, and the rest it is the AlH4 minus. Okay, this Li plus and AlH4 minus. See, entire compound, this entire reagent LiAlH4 is not involved in the reduction. Okay, that you have to understand, students. Actually, what happens from this AlH4 minus, this will give you what? H minus. And this H minus is known as what? This H minus is said to be the hydride ion. This is said to be the hydride ion. Okay, H minus. In the same way, H plus, you know, this is the proton. Okay, this is what? This is the proton. And when this hydrogen is getting the negative charge, this is the, we call it as a hydride ion. So this hydride ion is being generated, and this hydride ion is carrying out the reduction process. Means all these aldehyde, ketones, nitriles, all these compounds are going to be reduced. But who is the main responsible? That ion, that is the hydride ion. This is carrying out the reduction process. Okay. Now, in the same way, if you see the second one, this second one, that is the sodium borohydride, NaBH4. When you study about this reagent NaBH4, this is also what? Reducing agent. As I told you in the starting, this is also the reducing agent. This is also the reducing agent. But this is the strong reducing agent, because it is reducing the number of different compounds. Okay. Now this one, when you see this sodium borohydride, this is considered, this is the name of it is what? I'm just writing the name also. This is sodium borohydride. Okay, this is sodium borohydride. Now this is what? This is the mild reducing agent, students. Mild reducing agent. Okay. Now it will also reduce the different compounds, but as compared to LiAlH4, because this is the strong reducing agent, that's why it is reducing this number of compounds. So basically, this reduces the aldehydes and ketones. Means if you are using this sodium borohydride, this one, you can easily reduce the aldehydes or the ketones. But when you are using LiAlH4 being the strong reducing agent, you can reduce number of different compounds, that is the aldehydes, ketone, nitriles, carboxylic acid, esters, acid chloride. Okay, so these are the, it can reduce the amides also. You can add one more. Amides also it can reduce. Okay, but this is restricted to the aldehydes and the ketones. Now, this also, if it breaks, this is what? Sodium plus, Na plus, right? And we have what? We have BH4 minus. Okay, this is again breaking into sodium plus, it will get the positive, because this is a metal and sodium, you know, highly electropositive in nature. This is what? This is Na plus and this is BH4 minus. Now the question arises, students, one question may be coming in your mind, that why I am saying that this LiAlH4 is a strong reducing agent. Why I am saying this NaBH4 as a mild reducing agent? Why? The answer is, or the reason behind this is why we are considering this, because see, aluminum, when you see aluminum, it is less electronegative as compared to this what? Boron. Okay, Al, this aluminum is less electronegative than that of boron. Boron is more electronegative as compared to this aluminum. So this bond AlH, this becomes highly polar. Why it is becoming highly polar? Why? Because there is a difference in their electronegativity, and this difference in the electronegativity is making this AlH bond polar. Okay, now when you compare this one, B and H bond, as I told you, B is more electronegative than that of aluminum. So it is also polar, but as compared to this one, it is mild. Okay, weakly polar you can say. So this is the reason this is acting as a mild reducing agent and this is acting as a strong reducing agent. This is the reason behind that, based on the electronegativity. This aluminum is the having the less electronegativity and this boron is having more electronegativity. So when you find the electronegativity difference, here you will find suppose a lesser amount, okay, less difference you can say, and here there is a more difference. More the difference in the electronegativity means what? Means it is highly polar. It is highly polar. Okay. So that is why we are considering AlIH4 as a strong reducing agent, and we are considering this NaBH4 as a mild reducing agent. Hope you have understood this reason, students. Okay. Now we are familiar with this LiAlH4 now. We know about the sodium borohydride as well. We have the general introduction of this LiAlH4 and the NaBH4. Now let us students see the reaction, and then followed by we will see the mechanism of it. Okay. Now let us see this. Hope you have noted it down as well. You can take the screenshot also, students. Now let us see the reaction. We will take one example and then we will see to what compound it is been reduced, what is the product of that reaction, and how means the reduction is being done. Now suppose aldehyde and ketone, as I told you that this lithium aluminum hydride or the sodium borohydride, both are reducing the aldehydes or the ketones. Okay, now let us see one example of ketone. Suppose I have CH3 C double bond O CH3. What is the name of this compound? This is acetone, right? I am reducing it with what? LiAlH4. Now there is one twist, students. Always you need to remember, because that what I am writing over here, that will be essential for this LiAlH4 and that will be essential for the NaBH4. Okay. Now what is that? Suppose if you are reducing any compound using LiAlH4, you have to use what? You have to use water. Always remember that you have to use what? Water along with this LiAlH4. In the same way, if you are using sodium boron hydride, you have to use CH3OH, that is a methanol. You can use C2H5OH ethanol, means alcohol you have to use. Okay. Now why we are adding this? We are using this water and we are using this alcohol. For what reason we are using along with this LiAlH4 as well as the NaBH4? The main reason behind that is because from this water also, student, we will take out the H plus for the protonation. Proton can be generated from this H2O, because you know when water will split, it will give H plus and OH minus, right? So we can take the H plus for doing the protonation, and from this alcohol also we can get the H plus, because when it breaks it will be what? CH3O minus H plus, right? So in both the cases we have to use what? Proton. Okay, and now this combination is you have to use this LiAlH4 along with the water, okay, and you have to use this sodium borohydride along with the methanol or the ethanol, means alcohol. Correct? Now this is the combination, student, that you have to use water as well as the alcohol. Now let us see this. Now we have taken what? We have taken the strong reducing agent, that is LiAlH4, and what we will use? We will use the water as well, as I told you there, right? Now when you are using this, what will happen? As I told you that LiAlH4, there will be a what? H minus, means this is the hydride ion. Okay. Now what will happen? In the first we will see the reaction, student, then we will see the mechanism. What will happen? That this bond, it will be broken. Okay, when this bond has been broken on this oxygen, what will happen? Oxygen will get the negative and this carbon will get the positive. Now, you know that there LiAlH4, we have the H minus. Okay. Now this H minus, where it will go? It will go and it will attack this carbon containing the positive charge. Why? Because this is the bond is being shifted to this oxygen. We have shifted the electron density because this is the more electronegative atom. That's why it has pulled the electron. So it will get what? O minus. So it will get the negative charge. Here it is a C plus. This H minus hydride ion will come and it will attack this carbon carrying the positive charge. So what we will get here? CH3, C, O minus. Here it will be hydrogen with this H minus that has been attached to this carbon carrying the positive charge, and here as it is CH3. Now as I told you student, this water molecule we are using, okay, and this water molecule will provide what? Proton. We will use the H plus of this water molecule. When you are using this H plus of this water molecule, where this H plus will go? Definitely it will go and attack on this O minus, because plus will go for the minus. That is the basic rule of the chemistry, organic chemistry. So here what it will be? It will be OH. So this is the product what you are getting. As I told you that the ketone, when it is been reduced, it will give you the secondary alcohol. Aldehyde, it will give you the primary alcohol. Now let us see one example of aldehyde also. CH3, C, double bond O, H. This is what? This is the acetaldehyde. This is acetaldehyde. The same reagent I am using, that is the LiAlH4, means we will use the H minus of it, that is the hydride ion of it, and in the presence of water. What will happen? The same thing. This is CH3, C, here it will be what? OH, here it will be H, and here it will be H. Means in total, if you just arrange this structure, you can write like this: CH3, CH2, OH. Why I have shown you like this, student? Because this is the secondary alcohol, right? And this is what? This is the primary alcohol. As I told you, that the aldehyde, when it will be reduced, it will get reduced into the corresponding alcohol, that is the primary alcohol. And this ketone, whatever the ketone you are taking, that will be reduced into what? Secondary alcohol, or the 2-degree alcohol, and this is the primary alcohol. Okay, now hope this is clear to you, the reaction. We will see the mechanism. Now we will see in detail how we are coming to this product and how we are coming to this product. If I will tell you, you can do this by yourself. That is very easy. Okay, because the same mechanism will be applied for whatever the reduction you are carrying out using this. Okay, now let us see the mechanism of it. So now we will see the mechanism. In that mechanism, if I am taking this, I am explaining you with this acetone, for example, right? Now what will happen? In the first step of the reaction, what will happen? We will take the reaction with what? LiAlH4, and I told you that there will be H minus, okay? LiAlH4 means there will be Li plus AlH4 minus. From here we are getting this hydride ion, and we have Li plus as well, right? Now what will happen? As I told you, this will shift upward. Okay, when it shifts upward, oxygen is getting the negative, the bond has been broken, here it will be positive. This hydride ion, this will come and it will attack over this side. Clear? Now it will be what? CH3, C, O minus, H, CH3. Clear? Right? Now in the next step, what will happen? This is the alkoxide. Okay. Now in the next step, what will happen? CH3, C, O minus, H, CH3. We have what? Water. Treatment with water molecule. When you are using this water molecule, what will happen? You are taking out the H plus. Okay. Already we will use this H plus, we have OH minus as well. Okay, because we have both OH minus as well and as well as the H plus. Now what will happen? Here it is O minus, student. Okay, you know which will go and attack this O minus, H plus or OH minus? Absolutely H plus. Minus will go for the plus and plus will go for the minus. Okay, now this hydrogen, it will go and make a bond with this. Okay, now it is going and making a bond, means there will be CH3, C, OH, H, CH3. Okay, now here we have OH minus, and already in the reagent we have what? Li plus. Now they will form a byproduct, that is of, this is the byproduct, LiOH, lithium hydroxide. Okay, this is LiOH, and this is the main product, student. This is what? This is the secondary alcohol. Okay, so this is the mechanism. Two step. First step, attack of what? Hydride ion. Or you can say this is the nucleophile. It can act as a nucleophile. Nucleophilic attack on this carbon, bearing the positive charge. Okay, now this hydride ion is getting is going to attack on this carbon containing the positive charge. It will be making a bond like this. Okay, in the next step there is a protonation. Next step is what? Protonation. This is step number 1. Okay, I am writing here step 1, and this is step 2. First step, hydride ion, attack of hydride ion, right? Second step, protonation. From where we are getting the proton? From the water molecule. Whenever you are using this LiAlH4, always include the water molecule, because water molecule will give you the proton. Because you have to protonate this intermediate what you have got here. Protonation will take place and you will get the final product along with this byproduct. Main thing that is the important one is the secondary alcohol, that is the main product. In the same way, student, if you will write for the acetaldehyde, you have to follow the same step. What is the difference? Here you have formed the secondary alcohol, there you will form a primary alcohol. That's it. Otherwise there is no difference at all. Okay. Now, if I am using this NaBH4, okay, I am showing you one example of this sodium borohydride as well. If I am taking again this CH3, this time I will take aldehyde, suppose. This time I have taken, previously I have taken what? Ketone. This time I will take what? Aldehyde. Okay, because this sodium borohydride being the mild reducing agent, it can reduce the aldehyde or the ketones. Both the aldehyde and ketones, it can be reduced using this sodium borohydride. Now, in the same way, I am using this sodium borohydride. Okay, and what I will use? I will use CH3OH, methanol, if I am using this. Okay, now what will be the product? Easily we can write CH3, break this, means this bond will be broken on this oxygen. O will get minus, C will get plus. You know, from sodium borohydride also you can generate the H minus. Okay, we will use the H minus as we have used here H minus. The same way we will use here H minus. H minus will come, so here it will be what? It will be OH. Here it will be the hydride that you have attached, and here it is H. Okay, this is what? This is the ethanol, you can say, or you can write it primary alcohol. This is the primary alcohol. Reduction of what? This is the acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde. Clear? Now, in the same way, let us see the mechanism of it. Simple way. Okay, you don't have to see. In the same way, if you have understood the first one, how to write the mechanism of this, in the same way you will write the mechanism for this also. There is no problem at all. Now let us take this example, CH3, C double bond O, H. Okay, now in the first step what will happen? We will use the H minus. From where we are getting the H minus? Of course from sodium borohydride. Na plus, BH4 minus. From BH4 minus, one of the hydride ion is going to attack to this carbon. Okay, now again there will be a shifting. When you are shifting this electron, means O will get the minus, this carbon will get the plus, and this hydride, it can go and easily attack to this carbon bearing the positive charge. Now what it will be? It will be CH3, CO minus, CO minus, here this is H, and this hydride ion has attacked this carbon, so here it will be what? H. Clear? In the next step, what will happen? C, here it is O minus, okay, this is H, this is H. Hope you have understood this. In the next step, students, what we will do? We have to take what? Alcohol, methanol, ethanol, whatever you want. We can use the any alcohol here. So, sorry, I am writing what? I am writing CH3OH. And what is the role of this CH3OH? It will also give you the proton. It will provide the proton from here, H plus. Okay. Now this H plus will directly go and attack on this O minus. Means O minus, this 2 electrons will be given to H plus to form a bond with it. Okay. So here we will write CH3, COH. Here it is H, H. Right? And here it is what, student? Here it is what? CH3O minus. Okay. So this will be the main product, student. Main product is what? Main product is, you can write like this, or you can write like CH3, CH2OH. That is the ethanol, or you can write primary alcohol. Hope you have understood this mechanism, student. Using the sodium borohydride or using the lithium aluminum hydride. So student, this is all about the reaction and the mechanism of this metal hydrides doing the reduction. Okay, so you have seen that how it is going to carry out the reduction process, and only the hydride, you have to remember that all these will give the hydride ion, and that hydride ion is responsible for the reduction process. Okay, it is very easy. You can practice for other compound as well in the same way what I did. Okay, in the same way you can practice for the other compounds as well. Okay, but you have to remember what you have to use. When you are using the sodium borohydride, you have to use the alcohol. When you are using the lithium aluminum hydride, you have to use the water molecule. From lithium aluminum hydride, you will get the hydride ion, and from the water, when you are using along with the water molecule, water will give you the proton. Okay, this is the basics. Here sodium borohydride, here we will get the hydride ion, that is the H minus, and this alcohol will give what? H plus, means the proton we can take from this alcohol. And this is how we have to write the mechanism of it. So hope you have understood this lecture video, students. So in the next lecture, I will come with another name reaction, a good name reaction, so that you can understand it, and all the important name reactions I am dealing with, students. Okay, so don't miss any lecture. If you have not seen my previous video lecture, you can see it on my channel, and in the description box I am keeping that link as well, my channel link, so that those students who have not seen my previous video lecture, you can visit that channel and you can see that video lecture and understand from it. In case of any doubt, students, you can write in the comment section, or else if you want any other topic, any important topic which is coming in your exam, you can tell me. Then I can deal that topic as well for you. Okay, so till then, thank you very much.